everyone, it's Evie. No full intro today or anything like that. I just wanted to stop by really quickly and see how you're all doing. And I wanted to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas if you happen to be celebrating today. And if you're not, I hope you are having an amazing day regardless, no matter what it is you're getting up to. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about the past year because I haven't really talked about it that much, and I wanted to do kind of like a little year-end summary check-in. And if you're new here and you have no idea what I'm talking about, the last year has been just complete chaos, and I think for a lot of us it has been, and has been for like 2 years now. Not that long ago, I was dealing with YouTube almost deleting my channel because they gave me strikes they later removed without saying anything because I was linking to websites, including my own Instagram account, in the descriptions of my videos. And I did not know how I was gonna get through that, but I did, and it was in a lot of ways because of you guys. You guys were so supportive, and we're all like, okay, what can we do? How do we fix this? Should we email YouTube? Should you move to a different platform? Like, what do we do? And that support is something I've seen over and over and over again, whether it be when Bandit hurt her leg, and like that was just like the saddest thing, really. I think more than losing my YouTube channel, my dog getting hurt and not being able to go on walks every day and not getting to run around and chase squirrels, and all of that was so hard. And she's like asleep right now in her favorite little cozy corner, and she's just so sweet. Maybe I'll drag her over later at the end of the video. But the big thing that happened over the past year that I think a lot of you will remember is I ended a really long-term relationship that you guys probably saw on this channel. You had seen that person in the past and you knew about them, and it maybe came as a shock, and it was really surprising when all of a sudden I showed up after the holidays in a completely new place by myself. I was in an empty apartment. I had a mattress basically, and it was something I haven't really talked about a lot since that happened, like really at all, and I've been taking the steps to kind of unpack what happened and heal from it and learn from it. But even during everything else going on, like that in particular was really hard, and especially this time of year and kind of the memories from this time of year coming back up, it has been a little bit of a harder December than it normally is, remembering things from past years and remembering that relationship. And every once in a while, I still get questions from people whenever I wear a collar, right? I wear the little like heart lock collar that I got a couple months ago. People ask like, oh, do you have a new dom now? Are you collared again? Do you have a new master? And it's like, no, I don't actually. I'm wearing it because it's fashion and because I am still submissive even when I don't have a dom and I don't have a master or anything like that. And I have really just been kind of learning over the past year more about myself and more about what I want from future DS in my life, if and when that happens again, and kind of where I went wrong, where I went right, lessons to take forward, and really just kind of going through everything and trying to learn from it and not trying to rush back into everything new. And I have been doing BDSM stuff again. I've done solo play. I have some play partners that I've been doing things with, but very sporadically. I've gone to a couple of play parties, though now with the current developments in the world, it seems like, that's going to be going away again pretty soon. But I think overall, like, I'm doing all right. I can't say I'm doing amazing. I can't say I'm like having the best time of my life, but I don't think a lot of us really are. And I don't know when that's going to change. I don't know when I'm going to be able to say like, hey, life's amazing, but I'm on that path. And I think that's the important part, is being on the path for things being better and getting to whatever a new normal is and getting to that new happiness, and like not rushing to get to that point where like, you know, I'm getting into another DS relationship. I am going to that level of BDSM again, because I know even after this long of a break, even reflecting on it, even taking my time, like I don't want to rush back in. I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want to try too much because of that like desperation and kind of that kid in the candy store sub frenzy thing all over again. I really want to try and avoid that. Yeah, I just want to thank you all so much for your support over the past year and everything that's been going on with me, and all your wonderful comments and supporting me over on Patreon, and your donations during live streams. Like, all that does really help. And I wish I could have streamed more during this time this year, because I've just been really, really sick and I haven't been able to film. I haven't been able to stream. And I'm like, oh, I wanted to do puzzles and play these weird video games and dress up Bandit. And like, I had all these ideas, and like, now I'm going to have to wait till next year to do them. And I just know that kind of no matter what happens, that you guys are going to be here. And like, truly, really, I have such an amazing audience. And I know everyone says that about their audience on YouTube. Like, I have the best fans. I have the best followers. And I genuinely think that, you know, for the most part, we attract a really amazing, wonderful, introspective, empathetic group of people on this channel. And I know because I've seen you guys like help each other in comments and during live streams, and it's so amazing and so wonderful that it's not, you know, I'm not just this like megalomaniac personality. Like, I have an audience that wants to help each other and learn and grow together, and that is just so wonderful. And like, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry through this video, because it is like, it's so amazing. You guys are so supportive of each other and supportive of me, and I hope you remember to like support yourself a little bit during this year and during this time of year. And if I do start crying, it's because I'm happy thinking about like that I'm so lucky to get to do this as a job, and that I get to like wake up in the morning and I get to like learn about such interesting things, and to help teach you guys and help you guys maybe with your own relationships and with your own path and becoming your own honest selves. And that's really what I hope for all of you, is that you get to learn how to be whoever it is you really are authentically. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much again, because like without your support, it would have been really hard for me to be able to get the support that I needed this year. Like, mentally, emotionally, all of that stuff. Like, you guys were truly instrumental in that. And like I said, I'm still working through some things. Things are growing, things are changing, and I think that's positive. I think that's part of the human experience, and I look forward to being able to share more with you guys, and you know, just doing this for as long as I can. You know, YouTube, I think, is kind of moving in a direction more and more every day where they're really unfriendly to this kind of content. They don't want you to talk about court cases. They don't want you to talk about SA. They don't want you to talk about sex and relationships and asexuality and being trans or being LGBT plus. Like, all of that stuff is completely under fire by YouTube, and every single one of my videos pretty much gets demonetized, and they still put like 7 ads in the fucking video, and they probably make hundreds of bucks from the advertisers, and then they give me like 5 cents. And that's how it is for most creators these days that talk about stuff like this, whether it be me or Watch the Safe Word or anyone else who covers anything like this. It's increasingly tough on YouTube, but I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here as long as YouTube still legally allows the content that I make. And I do have plans, obviously, if things go sideways for YouTube. I am definitely a planner, like when it comes to thinking of paths and alternatives and plan A, B, C, D. Like, I know what I'm going to do if something happens to YouTube, so don't worry about that part. Everything is fully backed up. Everything is on like 3 different hard drives and cloud saves and everything else, so don't worry. The videos, if something happens to my channel, like, they're safe. They are archived. Like, movie reels, basically. Like, they are taken care of for the most part, except for maybe the very, 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 very old stuff. Yeah, I've gotten way off track here talking about YouTube and God knows what else. So, yeah, this is a messy video. I've been really sick. My brain is not fully functional most of the time. But I hope you guys are just having a truly amazing holidays. I hope you're able to relax and restore and spend time with the ones that you love. And if you can't, I hope that you're finding happiness somewhere else. And if you're not celebrating, I hope you're finding happiness somewhere else also. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this unexpectedly tearful video. I guess my feelings are also not working properly along with the rest of my body. So I think at some point I smudged my lipstick, and I don't know how long that had been happening for. So if you saw that and it was distracting, I'm sorry, but it is basically the end of the video, so who cares? The last thing I wanted to say is I am really looking forward to spending 2022 with you all. I don't know what it's going to bring, if it's going to be an adventure, a disaster, who knows, right? But it's going to be with you guys, and I think we're going to be in for an interesting time. Regardless, I know, famous last words, right? I did also want to say that I am going to be taking kind of a little bit of a mini break from uploading videos. I'm going to be doing a New Year's resolutions video, and that's going to be most likely the next one that you all will see. So my plan is I'm not going to upload anything until after New Year's, like maybe New Year's Day will be the next day you guys see me. I'm just going to be taking a little bit of a creative break, basically, because I never really take breaks, and this isn't even technically a break because it's like going to be 7 days between videos, which is like very normal for a lot of regular upload schedules, but for me it's kind of a break anyways. And yeah, that is everything for today, guys. Thank you all so much for being here for me, for being there for each other, and hopefully there for yourselves. Don't forget that part. And until I see you all next year, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an amazing rest of your week. Bye-bye.